All right, guys, we're here today with a product review. We have the Hornady Heavy Magnum Coyote shotgun shells today. Now these shells, they only come in 3-inch Magnum. They don't come in 3.5. But this is 12 gauge BB. It is nickel plated. I'm assuming that's lead, nickel plated over lead. It's rated at 13 foot per second. It is 1 1/2 ounce. Darren talks about the choke.
Yeah, it says it's best with improved cylinder modified choke. So we've got a little bit of everything on the modified. I've got a improved modified in my turkey gun, and then I've got a light modified in my old Winchester blue barrel.
Blue barrel, we call it.
So I'm gonna see, they're both the same constriction, 0.715, but I'm gonna see, I guess the barrel is just a little bit different on those guns. The reason why it's on either side of modified. But I'm gonna see how they do on my gun. And Billy's got, you got a couple of chokes you want to try.
Yeah, I'll be using the Mossberg 835, my turkey gun, all-purpose gun, coyote gun. So I've actually got a modified choke on it, and I have 2 different turkey chokes I'm going to try, which are probably going to be a little tight for this, but we're going to try it anyway. One is not as constricted as the other, and I'll tell you what brand they are when we get up here. But one thing about these wads is it has that Versatite wadding in it, which is kind of, from my understanding, made for a looser choked gun. So we're going to try them all out, see which one gets the best pattern, because we watched quite a few videos on this.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot out there, but if you're like us, when you go to buy something, you kind of want to see what it does, how it patterns, what choke works best out of what gun. So we're set up here, and
we had to order these. So we didn't have any stores that had them in stock, so we had to order online to get them.
Yeah. So we've got our target set up downrange about 40 yards. Now I shoot a red dot. Darren shoots, as you can see, the little fiber optic open sights. So I'm not sure where in reference to the red dot these are going to hit. Same way probably Darren's gun, but down there I think we have a 21-inch circle is what we put out, which should, if these shots get inside a 21-inch circle, that should be pretty much on target on coyote. I would think so. So we've got a big wide target, and we're going to see where all these pellets go. All right, Darren's going to shoot first. He's used his turkey gun. It's a Winchester SXP, and he has an improved modified choke in this. And to make sure that we're shooting on target, we do have a lead sled. We want to make sure that if we shoot off in the woods, it's us, not the gun. Go ahead, Darren.
All right.
First shot downrange. How'd that feel on you?
Well, it wasn't too bad. I mean, not as bad as a 3.5 inch.
Yeah, let's go down here and see what we got. Looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, a little high.
Little high, but the pattern ain't bad.
No.
All right, Darren, let's count them out, see what we got in this 21-inch.
40 inside the circle.
Got 40 inside the 21-inch circle on the improved modified.
This is like 30, between 35 and 40 yards.
Yeah, it's close to 40.
All
right, Darren, he's got his other gun up here. It's the Winchester 1300, old blue barrel as we call it, and he's shooting a light modified choke out of this one. Light modified, same distance.
You ready?
Let her eat, Darren.
All right.
I believe that's what you just did.
I forgot to put my earphones on. My headphones.
Oh yeah. Safety precaution. Don't forget your earmuffs.
Man, that gun sounds different than the other.
How'd it sound, Darren?
Different. Louder.
I had mine on as the cameraman, but you had forgot yours as the shooter.
It's right there in the...
All right, let's see what we got here. Count them out.
All right, there's 1, 2, 4, 35.
35.
So about 5 difference. I mean, not a whole lot. And these are pretty close.
Yeah. Still not a bad pattern. I mean, you throw outside the circle.
26, maybe 27 there.
27.
So that's about close to.
That's pretty
27,
pretty comparable to the other one.
42,
I
62.
think I like the pattern in the
Yeah, I'm gonna
SXP.
use that. I think I'm gonna use the other gun.
Yeah, I like it a little better.
Yeah.
We'll see what an old Mossberg will do now.
That's right.
All right, guys, we're gonna break out the old Mossberg 835. This is about a 25, 30-year-old Mossberg, and it has served me well, been marvelous. So right now we've got just a regular straight up modified choke, and we're gonna see what it does with the coyote loads here.
All right, we're gonna see what Billy's got as far as.
I think right now yours might have a better pattern. Let's count it out here. 1, 2.
Yeah, I think it is 37.
37.
And then if that caught the edge,
No, I didn't count it.
Yeah.
I didn't count it.
37 to 38, something like
So we
that.
got 37 inside. Looks like 23, 24,
Yeah, 20.
25.
Yeah. Well, no, that'd be the same one because it went through
Okay.
that fold. You've got so in those shells, it seems like there's about 63 to 65 shot
Yep.
in there.
I'd say around.
There's
in
60
the
right in the
60s.
60s.
We ain't cut one open to see if that's been
Nah,
consistent.
they cost too much to do. Well, these shells they cost us, what was it, $2.10 a piece.
Yeah, a box
So,
of 10
yeah.
is a little over $20.
It's $21
Yeah, I
with
think
tax
it's
and
19
everything.
something in tax. So,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I'm sure the the tungsten dead coyote,
Oh, yeah.
the heavy
That'd probably
shot
be better.
is going to get a much better pattern than
There's,
this.
there's another one.
Yep,
25.
there's 25.
Yeah.
But you're going to pay a whole lot more than.
Oh yeah, there's
right here,
$7
we
a
paid
shot.
after tax $21 for roughly for 10.
Yeah.
On the dead coyote, you're going to pay, I think best prices I found, 65, 70 bucks.
Yeah, I seen 69 something.
I'll pay it for turkey, but
Yeah,
it's coyote.
yeah, it's coyote.
Let's try it again. All right, guys, wasn't a bad pattern with the modified, but I don't have a full, but the next best thing I got is a Primos jelly head, and it's probably the more open of turkey chokes that I have. I think it's about maybe in a 680. I might be wrong, but I believe it's a 680. So we're gonna see what a little tighter choke will do here.
Yeah.
All right, fire in the hole. All right, guys. All right, guys, that was a jelly head, and now we swapped over here. Now this is my actual turkey choke. This is a Truglo. I believe it's the Strut Stopper SXX or SXX. I believe it's a 670 or 675 constriction. It's about the tightest choke you can get for a Mossberg 835. So don't know if it's going to keep improving with tighter or blow it out and make it even worse, but we're getting ready to see. Well, we're up here at the target. Like I said, this is the tightest constriction that I can find for an 835. And we have blown the pattern out. So we went too tight. We'll count them just for count's sake, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
I think you can
14, 2, 15.
15 in the circle.
And honestly, that would, at this range, probably still kill a coyote. That's not the pattern you're after. Let's see what we got on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 22, 23. Probably the worst pattern of the day.
Yeah.
But that is the best pattern and choke for a turkey I can find for that gun. It's great. For BB and using this Versatite wad, not so much. All right, guys, we're done with the pattern. And of course, my dad pulling it out there at the beginning, I said 13 foot per second. Obviously, it's not that slow.
1300.
It's 1,300 foot per second. But overall, I'm pleased with it. You know, can you put more money toward probably heavy shot tungsten, get a better pattern, or probably get a little longer range? I'm sure you can. But for what you're paying for this, $21 after tax to get 10 coyote shells, I think it's a really good purchase. Now, me personally, I'm going to go with my jelly head, which is kind of opposite of what this recommends. It recommends improved cylinder or modified. Of course, the jelly head is a turkey choke, but that's the most even pattern I got out of all 3 chokes I shot. I like that evenness of it. I think, like I said, it's about a 680 constriction. It may be a 690. I'll post it up here, which it is when I do it. Darren, what's your thoughts on your gun?
I'm going to go with my SXP, the turkey gun. No, it's an improved modified.
Now, can you explain what an improved modified is? I'm an old school guy,
so yeah, I learned it too.
Yeah.
So you got full, and then you got improved modified, and then you got modified, and then you got light modified, and then you got improved cylinder.
Yeah.
But what's funny is both the 1300 Winchester and the SXP, that's the constriction on the choke is .715. But I guess the barrel on the guns makes the difference.
Well,
but there wasn't a whole lot of difference in the two. One of them had 40 shot in the circle, and the other had 35 shot in the circle.
Yeah.
We found one of the wads. This is called Versatite.
Versatite, yep.
And it looks a whole lot like flight control, federal flight control. But yeah, so that's one of the wadding.
Yeah, it's just like a cup that holds the shot in it as it goes out. And one reason I think them chokes on yours is probably the same is it's a little different on your SXP because it's like my Mossberg. I think they're a 10 gauge barrel basically overboard.
Yeah.
So where your other one's not, so that makes a difference too. But we're going to get these out in the woods, and hopefully we'll have some footage down the road. If we can get lucky enough to kill a coyote, we ain't the best. If you watch the videos, we like slinging lead, but we don't always bring them home.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good purchase, Darren.
I do too.
$21. We're in business for a while.